on that side, you ready? You ready? You ready? My poem is called My Confessions to Mary Magdalene. My heart is monogamous. My dick is promiscuous. And then she asked me, do I love her? She said, if your heart is monogamous and your dick is promiscuous, how could you ever tell me you love me? I told her my dick gets hard every time I see you. My heart flutters like butterfly wings when you kiss me, but psychologically, it's a shame that I don't know the difference in between the two emotions. Blank stare. She did not take her eyes off me once. And she did not take her eyes off me once. I told her that I was from a second-class family full of females and offsprings, where fathers lacked the necessary ambition for a family, just sexual tension without a condom and gratification. A family where most men were genetically missing part of the chromosome that is associated with the emotion of love. Where alcoholism seemed to trickle down the family tree like a leaky water drain. A family where most males over 17 had at least 2 kids. Where pictures of black Jesus hung on the wall behind the dinner table. I told her that the only thing I ever regretted a day in my life, if I could change it, I would go back to middle school. And I would happily return every girl I ever took her virginity. I'll return the innocence back to them while they still had a chance to be innocent. I remember the day I lost the meaning of love. Years later, my Sadie Hawkins school dance sweetheart, I seen her from the car. She was on Las Vegas Boulevard in some 6-inch Hill Street walking. That was the first time that the value of money was more expensive than love, that the sound of pain could be found even in between the most prettiest smile. Hold your emotions tight because men don't cry. Carry a big stick and wear an invisible shield around my heart because words, wisdom, and women make life fucking hard. See, the serpent tricked Eve, and Eve seduced Adam into eating the forbidden fruit. See, man's first mistake underneath the sun was underestimating the power of pussy. So fill my cup up with lust. I never tasted love, so I can't tell you what I miss. Throw my life inside a latex condom and twist it twice and tie a knot at the end. See, all my life, I ran from a child. Never wanted to be another statistic. Dr. Murphy, please, ever since my first one, I told myself I wouldn't have another one. At 16, I had my first abortion. Now, years later, it's getting harder to hide my pain. Swallow my pride, it's getting harder to hide my pain. Swallow my pride, it's getting harder to hide my pain. Knowing my first car was the same place, metaphorically speaking, I became a father and a pallbearer. I drove into the clinic in the same car. We used a backseat like a Motel 6. At 16, my passenger seat became a double entendre. Aware or unknowingly. See, I'm guilty of failing God's test of my convictions multiple times. With enough alcohol, and I'll tell you, I'm going to hell. But I'm sure I'm not the only one in this room. I told her that a week ago, my grandmother asked me if I was gay. She said, because you're 27, single, with no kids. I told her, G-Ma, I thought I'd be much older before I say this. But I did not know that 27 was the benchmark for my sexuality. And if you haven't noticed, the world is changing. And I don't think it's the right time to bring a child into the eye of the storm. The weather's all right, but see, the world is changing. But if I ever have a little girl, I'm going to show her the difference. I'm going to show her the difference from being 16 and pregnant and 16 and winning a gold medal. Gabrielle Douglas, baby girl, manifest your dreams into reality. Show my little girl that she's my Nefertiti. She's my beautiful one. Show her that God can hear all prayers, no matter how loud you are, how tight your fists are folded. See, the world is changing around me. I'm just praying that it doesn't change me, because unlike the majority, I'm all right with the person that's in my skin. All I ask for her to give is another day so I can repent for my past, present, and future sins. And if I don't got it today, I hope she wrote it in my will for tomorrow. And after all that, she looked astonished. Like I wasn't supposed to remove the shade that most use to mask the inner secrets of mishappenings. I gave her the truth so she could get high on my fault line. The whole truth. No matter how beautiful or ugly it was to her, it was the truth. She had a look on her face like she was still trying to put the pieces together. So I told her, this is where I get to my confession. I just really want a woman to tell me that she missed me occasionally, some money to buy some good running shoes, a couple extra dollars to give to my sister, a spiral notebook so I can write for page 11's poetry nights, a fresh new condom, always place an arm's length distance right next to my bedside, and one of those double caramel magnum ice cream bars so I can taste how good life really is. In my life, I committed some sins. I've been laughed at by many. I got my heart broken. After that, I returned the favor. I broke a couple more. I'm in search of my own Mary Magdalene. I just want to be that one person in the world that doesn't judge but understands her. God forgives, and I do too. My heart is monogamous. My dick is promiscuous. And I swear to God, we would have been together forever if I didn't undress my past and stand in front of her naked. True love.